Good evening, viewers. Welcome back to Global Entertainment News. Your opinion. It is a new year, and I'm excited to share opinion with you, our viewers, again this year. I hope you all enjoying your holiday. I am your host, Deda, and joining me today are
Isola.
And Steven.
our big topic for today is sibling tax, an obligation or duty. What has transpired between Burna Boy and Obi Cubana Chief Priest is a reaction for everyone to talk about. Where Burna Boy was talking about that Cubana abandoned his brother, that he didn't care for them or cater for them, and then he went ahead to actually say that he's taking care or giving the young man a $30,000. In that position, everybody was like, how will Obi Kubana abandon his biological brother? But on the other hand, he was like, he's an alleged brother, not actually his own brother. But the topic here is that Obi Kubana Chief Prince was like, I have only one brother and two kid sisters. Regardless, I owe them nothing. And this has thrown a question between social media, and then we are asking question: how will you say that regardless you don't owe your brothers anything? My question is, do you actually owe your siblings something, or it just feels like is something that I just wanted to do, or is an actually obligation for you to do it every day?
To my own opinion, we actually our family members something. Because if we actually look from where we are coming from, a lot of them are family, not only brothers, not only sisters. If you're not saying that okay, because no matter what, yes, you have the money now, you have the power, you have the influence at all, you don't owe them anything. At least if you won't give them anything, set up a business for them.
Okay.
You understand that kind of thing? Let them at least give them what they
The
will be.
appreciation for being a sibling.
Exactly. So if you want to do again, you have the right to say, okay, Shebe, I did something for you. Where is it? What do you use it to do?
To my own thoughts is that there are some situations where you put yourself in trying to actually help your sibling, and then some will went as far as abusing it. Does that actually means that they have the right to abuse your help, or it's just the entitlement that has to come with being a sibling?
Well, the issue most people are really facing about sibling and people helping them. In an instance where you have a particular person in your family who has the wealth to be able to take care of the whole family, I believe it's an obligation for that person already, because it's automatically an obligation, because you having someone as wealthy as
Okay,
Cubana
Kubana.
in your family, and you have someone in that
What
family,
more are you expecting?
you have money that someone in that family who is going through a loss, as in it's hard for this person to feed his or her family. I expect him at that stage to be able
Help
to
out.
help that
Um,
person out and establish the person, because this guy came outside. It was due to an interview. This interview, I think this interview was I think 4 months ago, when the guy did the interview with this guy, and during that time that video went viral. I expected Cubana at that stage to have done the needful at that stage.
but he says that he's an alleged brother, not actually
if
his own
if
biological brother.
I don't to me, I don't think that guy will come outside and lie that Obi Kubana
He's not
is
doing
not his
anything.
brother, because he came out again he made a video and said Burna Boy has been looking for me, this and that, and this is where I am on the market. You know the market where he is. If he's lying at an instance, he's not going to come outside with that boldness and say this is what really happened to them. And I believe to me, I believe it's an obligation.
Obligation for us to actually take care of our family is something that we needed to do. And at the same time, I feel like family should not cross the boundaries of the fact that this person is helping me, this person is my blood. So I have to go at every time as I feel like I needed something. I should just go and then be like, oh yeah, brother, come give me this, even when you know that this person has already set up a
Some
business.
people misuse opportunity, not
Exactly.
only family. It depends on how you set your boundaries, where you want to be. If you are this kind of person, your siblings come, brother, give me this, brother, give me that. Every now and then, you are giving them, not asking them, okay, you to try and work to gain this money. They don't see, some people don't know how to spend money. They feel that my brother is earning this money, my brother has this, my brother has that. They can do anyhow. So that's why you need to set boundaries. It's not every time they ask you give.
Exactly.
Not every time they ask you give. You need to set that boundaries. Let them know that you are not actually picking the money from the tree. You are working for it. They should work for it. It's not as if you will not give it to them, but they should to know how to work for the money.
Exactly.
The most mistakes most of these most of us make when we get to that stage is that we fail to set up
Boundaries.
not even the boundary, we fail to set up a family member, because I believe if you set up, if this guy has set up a long time ago, you have given the funds to set up so many capital, he has the capital to set up business. I don't think family members should be coming every time and asking for money, because if you are someone as rich as Obi Cubana,
Cubana.
you set up a family member with the sum of 5 million naira, 10 million. You give this person, okay, use this money to start up a business. I don't think that person has a reason to come back and tell you, this
Some
I need
has
fifty
reasons to come
thousand,
back.
I need 100,000.
Some people will come back, my dear. Some people will come back.
If they are to come back, I think they should have more genuine reasons to come back.
Nibo.
Yes.
Some
Yes.
people don't have excuses. Oh.
If they went bankrupt, they can come back.
No, apart from being bankrupt, sef, before you start up a business, if someone wants to give you 10 million and start a business, you should have
Good
you should have a
proposal.
future of what you are using that money for.
Exactly.
Just imagine I give you 10 million now to start up a business, you set up a business, and you want to increase that business, and you need a loan of another 10 million or 20 million. I will look at it that, okay, well, this person has a good vision to this.
Yes.
You come back, you are coming back to me that, okay, you want to increase your capital, okay, borrow me. In this state now, I'm not giving you, I'm lending you the money for you to
Yeah,
push up.
returning it
Instead
back.
of going to the bank and getting loan, and the bank will come for
Interest.
and everything. Okay, I'm giving you this money, push your business. It's different from you coming back to me and telling me you need 50,000, you
Again.
need 100,000, you want to do something, you need 200,000. When I'm giving you 10 million naira, if you are coming back to asking for money, it should be more than what I'm giving you for.
I think it's also part of the cultural that is like, let me just talk about the African culture that actually involves in it, because it feels like the moment there's going to be a brother, an elder sister, everybody, there's, even if they are trying or struggling to survive, it's now the duty of the elder brother to now be like, so this is my junior sister, I have to take the responsibility. Even the distant cousin that you don't even know will now call you on the phone and be like, uncle,
Never see Christmas gifts.
exactly. That is the thing that is going to be there. The culture that have already been put down is what is going on. Because if it's going to be like, okay, this is not supposed to be my responsibility. A distant cousin is not actually my responsibility. I have my own responsibility that I needed to go forward. Then every other thing is going to be falling into place. So I'm going to throw this question. If we feel we own our siblings nothing, is it possible to still build a healthy sibling relationship based on purely choice?
Yeah, yeah, you can build the relationship with choice. It depends on how the
We
sibling
react.
approach you, or the interest of the sibling. Because the way me I see this whole scenario is that I think this guy actually that brought this issue out. I think he's going through, or I believe he has been helped before, because I don't think you have that kind of person in your family
Do you
as
actually,
rich
do you,
as
for me, I
you.
don't believe
He was helped.
he's related to Cubana Chief Priest. I don't think so. Maybe he just comes out and then
No,
it feels like,
I'm putting it in a scenario whereby it's related to him, because we
He
don't know
is,
the
because
person
if he's not, he will have been arrested. Trust me.
a long time ago. Because
He will have been arrested.
now that Cubana has come out to say that he has
Only
only
one
one biological
Exactly.
brother
And
and
two
two
siblings.
siblings.
That means probably this one is extended.
Probably an extended family member, or probably
From the father side, mother side, exactly.
But to me, I believe it's an obligation to, as far as you're in that family.
no, it's not supposed to be like an obligation for you to take the entire family.
It's not an obligation. Like I said, it's the boundaries you set.
This is, you see, everybody have the kind of family they find themselves in. You see, that's why I always say the ethnic group also have effects to all this issue also. The way the Igbo people reason is different from the way the Yoruba
Reasons.
and the way the Hausas reason. I'm an Igbo person, but we Igbos, we have this mentality that, okay, anybody that comes from a family that is as wealthy as that is more wealthier than anybody in the family, anybody try to push all attention to that person. This person must help me. This person should help me. And when you in this same scenario with the Yoruba person will always want to wants to, instead of you, this person coming to me every time to ask for money, let me give that person money to establish his or her own self too. Because if you are the only one helping your family, okay, when you need help, who is going to help you? It's when you establish everybody and you need help, or you
You will see one
probably
or
want
two
to do
people to
something,
run to.
you want to, or you have a celebration you want to do, you call you see people that will come and support you.
Exactly.
That's the main reason why I need to help body. There's an adage that say only one person does not drive the convoy.
Yeah.
If it's people you help, they will come back and help you at the same time.
Exactly.
You don't know how life goes.
But not in this era that we are. Those you help, say we not help you. Forget.
There was this story
Do
about
not.
this man that it was like for the past 18 years he has been working, sending money home, training his sibling. Let me say within some years he lost his job and then he returned back to stay with his, and then his mom was the first person to actually ask him, would you tell me for the past all these years that you have been working, you couldn't save a single penny for yourself? Like, he was totally broke. There was no money, nothing in his savings, because he was catering for the family and then taking them as his obligation, that you don't want, like, any small thing, brother, you don't even wanted to wait for any explanation. You just wanted to send the money. And now, like, this thing is something that is actually affecting most of us. We needed to set the boundaries. If we are going to deal with the family, we should deal with it. We also have to take ourselves first. When we are looking out for the family, we look out for ourselves as well. Because most those people might arise tomorrow and feels like you haven't done anything.
Even though you do, Nigeria will still call you selfish person.
Forget the fact
Say
that
you no do for them, or you get you no want do. Nigeria go still give you name. You do, you no do, Nigeria go give you name. No, now sincerely speaking, you do, you no do, Nigeria go give you name.
There's another thing that say if you do 99 good, if you know one to come here 100, people will always
they'll still say you didn't do
criticize you
anything.
for that 100.
Wow.
No, that's just it.
Yeah, and you're right though, you're right. But at the same time, we just people needed to take blood, it's related, and at the same time ourselves.
That's why I do tell people that put family on their head. Look out for yourself.
No,
Because if
no,
anything happens,
no,
those
no.
family you are shouting at, they won't help you. Sincerely speaking, they might.
It's actually good to
They might
always
not.
put family at first, because family are the only one you always call.
Not all family have this.
No, it depends on the kind of family. If you fall into an extended family, or you fall into a polygamous family, you always see things that your wife cannot even imagine. That's why
Your own blood said they will turn my back together to each
your
other.
sibling that you know that this person is from the same dad, the same mom, and those you should emphasize more on, because those people will never forget you at any time.
Even
What you do today will always have an effect in the future.
Yeah.
But I have this scenario whereby this particular guy, he was the one that took care of the parents were not financially buoyant for them to cater for the 4 children they have in the family. So the boy had to drop out from school. We went for what they call it, boy apprenticeship. And after doing his 7 years in this master settled him. At that moment they settled him, he started. It was not up to 2 years when even on the first year he started giving his sisters money for school and everything. Before he knew it, his business started coming. The same people, sisters they have been giving money for school, those ones now, after the whole thing, they did their master, one of them fly out of the country. This same guy that has been doing everything for you people, his business is crumbling. You that you fly, you are now the girl is now in Liverpool as a nurse. Now send money to this person that has been doing things for you. It now turns to but that is every time you supplement money. That's just life.
That's just life. And
Never balance.
my second question is, how does taking on too much responsibility in siblings relationship affect our emotional well-being?
You no die of
it affects so it affects
a lot.
It affects a lot.
You no die.
Like the example I just said now, it affects a lot, because sometimes you just even sometimes parents play a particular role in that aspect too, because if you're in a situation of helping your sibling, you tell your parents to come, this person is your child, your sister, help if you have. Like there's a way your parents will talk to you, you not look as a bad person.
Exactly. Like
You don't have any easy, especially mothers.
You can't, you have and you don't want it, and you don't want to help your family.
and they don't know what you are going through, because you can't
like,
open up to them.
There are sometimes you will have only 50k in your account, and you look at your sister have a need of 30k or 35k. You look at If you move this 35K from 50K you have, how much is there for you to sustain yourself, to do everything? Just imagine that moment. And your parents will just come down to you. And mothers don't have to do that thing. They will do it when nobody is at home. Only you and
They
them.
go
They will now sit you down
Like,
and start saying
start
everything
pampering
that
you.
Petting you, like feeding
Oh
you
God,
with those
you don't
words.
even know when you just take your phone. I beg my brother, my sister, come and take Jare. I'm like,
It's your sister, it's your blood. If you don't do it for her, who
who
will
will
do
do it?
it?
exactly that word there.
Do it.
Oh God.
You have to, God will keep on strengthening
And
you.
you just look at yourself. They will not give you that time. They will leave you alone. You will not be reflecting. Only you just like
Oh God.
look at the emotions, the kind of emotions that will come through. You be like, okay, let me just do it.
Let me just do it. Well, it has to be because sometimes there are fun and then there are other side of how will I say it, our
The
sadness
phone
in
not
it.
too much, I beg.
It's fun. Like
The phone
being
not too
siblings
much.
is fun. Like
Mm.
you have someone to talk to. At the end of the day, you don't have to be lonely. At your old age, you have someone to call. Now
What
my
of the
sister
billing?
they call me. So
What of the
the
billing?
billing is still there. But you guys at that moment, you guys are now supporting each other. You don't understand, like why at that moment you guys are now supporting each other.
Depends on the family.
Exactly. Sincerely.
And my
Some family
second
just know how to collect. Any small thing, hello, send me this. Be like, how much am I even having in my account? And you can't say no. There are some things you can't say no to.
yes,
They
some will
like
say no though.
there are some things you can't say no. Because if you say no, they will look like they will paint you as a bad person. You no go know where your matter go travel reach.
And if you say no today, you say no tomorrow, you keep
They will
saying
just
no.
stop coming.
You now
just be-
you
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 now
just be
become the
hearing your
bad
matters
person,
from different
the
people,
black
different
sheep,
corners.
the black sheep in the family. And my third question be: does being family inherently create obligation, or should relationship be end through mutual respect and effort?
To me, relationship should be held through mutual respect and effort. Because why obligations? As I said, first of all, set boundaries. Let them know what you are capable of doing. If you want to do, I will do.
This is
Like,
what I can give.
see,
And this
if
is
I
what
can't
I
give you,
can
I will not give you. There is nothing you want to do. They know you already that when you have, you give. When you don't have, they respect you
Exactly.
for that. So why will it be obligation? Because of what?
Because we are
What if I don't have? Will I go and die?
because
No,
we
now
are,
we don't
no, because we are blood related, and then we came. That is it.
I used to tell them at home that if I don't have, I don't have. You can't make me go to someone I don't talk to go and borrow money just because I want to satisfy your needs. I won't.
Wow.
I don't have, I don't have. Respect me for that. When I have, I do more than what I supposed to do. So why now?
I think one thing about the Nigerian parents is that once one of their child is actually struggling and then is trying to put up the duties of being maybe the middle child, the first child, or the last one, and then they feels like this person is actually the easiest person that they can just run to anytime they need something. They have now turned that into the fact of this is the only way.
Any small thing.
And they don't want it to be at the point of where they wanted to support this person.
They will not even ask, are you okay? Hope you are doing good. Have you eaten? No, your brother needs something. Your sister needs this.
Your
You must.
sister-
They'll give you time to send it. Oh, it's not as if they will tell you to go and think about it. No, they'll give you time to send it. They will not give you time to think about it.
Money by next week.
23rd of Kiniko of this month, and you must do it because she will do this, she will do that. Like, and you will be there thinking, you will never chop that morning, you will never chop that afternoon. Talk less of saying night food, don't dey ready. It must be said. I'm sorry, the boundaries. If not, she go just die untimely death. Sincerely.
There was this lady that came out on social media that was talking about the lady that is working for her, like her housemate that was cleaning for her. So she worked with her for some years, and then immediately she came and was like, my son has graduated from the university. He has served, and then he's already started. The guy has not gotten a job, but the woman has already resigned from her job because she's going to sit down comfortably and wait that.
Okay. That's empty.
So, the pressure that woman is going to put on that boy's head, like I send it to
Too much.
school.
Girlfriend go dey there, sister brother dey there, mother sef go dey
Bills alone sef takes a lot. Personal bills.
The African culture is really, really something else on earth. Like there are a lot of people that would have been like, okay, let's gather together and do this together as a family, as a sibling. Let's do it together. If you are seeing 10 kobo, I'm seeing 5 kobo, we should join it together, use it to do something. But there are some that is going to be like, me I no get to
at all, because they know you will look for it.
I
There is
don't
one
have
there is one that happened to me then. I was telling one of my friend that let's do this, let's do that. I said no, you don't have money. But I actually looked for the money. I know he has it too. Sincerely speaking, he has it, but he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to.
that is human nature for you. I'm telling you the fact. That is human.
Is that the kind of person you'll be running etasketa for?
They don't care. Like if I said this thing yesterday, there are people that find that what, how would I say, that depend on people, while there are those that depend on themselves. You can as well feels like that. There are people that feels like they are entitled to people's money. If you're my brother, I'm entitled to your money.
That's
If you're
their
my boyfriend, I'm
mentality.
entitled to your money. If you're my dad,
When the
I'm
boundaries
entitled.
are not set.
While there are some people that feels like the entitlement is not there. They don't know how to nurture the entitlement. They rather depend on themselves than wanted to throw it at someone. You'll be inside your room, you'll be hungry, you don't have 2,000, you don't know how to call person for phone. But there are people there that will just be like, I beg, it's not 2,000.
One phone call. They'll do like 60 missed calls.
Even if they have that
Like
2,000 naira in their account, they just feels like they are entitled to this person to give me this.
because they know that one phone call he will pick, she will pick, she will surely do it.
Even if I beg you 10 times, you will still give me the money.
Ojuanu.
And there's nothing like feeling shame about you. You don't even want it to think twice, like, does this person have the money at the moment? Is the person having any struggle at the moment? But all they just wanted to do is that
Send
I'm
me money.
entitled.
There are some people that have pride in begging. When
You not give them, they go still insult you, joy.
like if you don't see it outside,
They will insult you, joy. Like
as if that money is there.
you not feel
ask
like
for some
what have you
person I
done?
don't have. You will not see the person on the street or so not be giving the person one kind of face on top your own money.
Yeah, this African culture is just something, because even if the siblings are not disturbing you, your mama will disturb you.
Mama ke, your cousin, your niece, your nephew.
This guy was like, he was in Lagos when his dad called. Hello, my zinc has collapsed. It has fallen. So it has.
Have you read that for
like,
you?
I want to review it. He said, okay, how much is everything? The carpenter and the person that is going to repair the zinc says that they collect like 50,000. I say, okay, daddy, I'll send you the money. He sent the money to. After like 1 month, he returned back to the village. I'm fine, like, this looks like an old zinc. Daddy, I thought you said you repaired this. That time when you dey school, where they collect the money, you don't know, say me too, I dey plan my own thing. So the father is like, okay, you have been collecting, now it's my turn to be collecting. You don't even care. So it's just like, oh my God. And my first question is, at what point do family obligation end and personal boundaries begin?
If everything choke, it go
I tell
end.
you, but to me, I don't think personal boundaries can ever end. Family boundary family obligation can never end.
Why?
As long as
It depends
your
on how we
family
take
is
each other.
as long as your family is still alive, all your families are still alive. There's some obligations. If you see, do you know some obligations even gets to your grandpa and grandma? They will tell you, grandma is not feeling fine. Let us send her money. The contribution you give for grandma. As long as your family members are
Your
still alive.
distant niece is getting married or contribute money.
Na if dem
As
go
long
come say
as they are
gele na
alive.
150,000, we must buy
As long as
it.
they are still alive and you are one of the richest person in that family, the obligation continues.
Like the Yoruba used to say, olówó kan láàrin òtòṣì ẹgbẹ̀rún, òtòṣì ni. Like
This
he's
is
the
really
poorest person
Uh-uh.
among all of them. Because you are saying you have money and the people that surround you, they are poor. Who are you? Giving this, giving that, giving this one, giving. Where do you even want to save?
I think in this kind of a situation, if this boundaries needed to be
It should be
built,
set.
to be created, this boundary that needed to be created, that if you are being blessed in a family that you have money, there's a meeting you needed to call among your, like, just ask them what they can do and how much is being
They
needed.
needed.
See, let me give you an insight. There was this man. I was trying to remember but it's not. I'm not going to mention the name on TV. I respected the way the man settled his family
Family.
issues. The man just went straight to a particular area. He bought a land. He built a complex there. He built a complex on that land, on the land. He wrote his family, their family name on that complex. So Plaza. That's where he put the complex. 70% of everybody on that complex, on that building, are his family members. He said he doesn't owe them anything again. I've established a shop. Anybody that has a business and knows what
That's
to
a
do,
problem.
that knows what to do,
Come and take a
choose your
shot
life,
there.
go there, take a
Take
Take a
shop.
shop.
The remaining one, leave it for my agent to be giving the money to his parents. That's what he has set up already.
That's good.
If you calculate, he has the money. You just know how much. If you calculate how much he has spent there, it should be over like probably almost 100 million. It's something he has. It's not a politician. It's something he has. He has dropped down. This is 100 million that he would have been paying in bits, in bits, in bits. You know that the money has passed 100 million within those few years.
Let me see enter bankrupt.
And I tell you, that has really helped him a lot. Because he will tell you, I've given you, I'm not collecting money from you for this shop. This is a shop that you will use for the rest of your life.
Your
Establish
children will
yourself.
come and see you.
Establish yourself there. You have a free shop.
If you like, send it out.
If you like, don't put it out as rent. It's your
That one is
business.
your own problem.
But I've set you up already. I'm not going to give you money to buy goods. No, he says no. He's going to give you a shop free of charge. You can use as long 20 years, 30 years. Just imagine you are in a shop, you are not paying rent. You can save up with that. This is another way the man has tried to help his family. And I saw that thing. Before I saw that to finish art, but and I thought about that. I think this is the best plan
idea
the idea
that
that's
could
ever.
ever.
Nobody argues with themselves. Nobody will come and say, you are
Hello, uncle. Hello, brother. Hello,
this
sir.
it's a family complex where everybody are enjoying themselves, no fights.
Yeah.
You come there,
If
you
you
see
like, you
yourself
can
every day.
join ends
There
together.
are
Do
some
business.
set of families that when they see one person climbing the tree to, like, how will I say,
You want to bring
the
him
rest
down.
will be on the floor waiting for that person
To
that
be
is on top of
jumping
the
And
everything.
nobody
to
sells.
jumping
If you
it.
come there,
Why?
nobody sells the same thing.
Why there are other families that feels like when one person is on top of the trees, they need to help themselves climb up the tree so that the harvest will be bountiful. Why some is there that is waiting for just one person that is on top of that you should keep throwing.
That's life.
That is Nigerian life, and that is the culture. That is the culture we find ourselves in
If you are
Nigeria.
not careful, you just
We
die
have-
on time.
We have few
This here
that
and there.
actually wanted to be in a support group with families to at least establish everyone.
This is the main reason why the rich does not want to go back home.
Exactly.
They always do everything to remain in that
Yeah.
status, to that status, and they can go as long as having the fetish things to do for them to remain at that position. Because the kind of stress they get from bad bones that they
Yeah,
expect to
all
always
that.
push them, they're always the one suppressing them, making them to spend money, do this, do that.
On this voting, this thing actually make Cubana Chief Priest to look like as if that he's not
Doing
helping
anything.
for his family. While everyone is actually dragging him. Some people actually feels like it's not the obligation for me to actually support my family, or it's not something, while other feels like he's a bad brother or bad uncle or bad nephew that just have money and then neglect the rest. Everybody has his own.
Obi Koyewa didn't do anything wrong. I tell you, this issue has came out due. It was the bloggers that blogged the wrong aspect about this thing. It was just an harmful, a very sincere interview with this guy. The guy was interviewed, and this guy that always have that does this interview with them. You know this. There's one guy on Instagram that has his own, that does interviews people that are trying to come back to limelight. So he made this interview with this guy. The guy said it's Cubana's brother. That was only what he said. He didn't say Cubana has been bad to him. He didn't say anything about Cubana, but bloggers had to.
The social media will take it.
Take
They
it
will
Who wants to
join.
sell now?
And when the issue with Burna Boy and Cubana
So
came
an
out,
opportunity.
Burna Boy
that was
wants to be
Burna. I don't know why Burna Boy saw that
It
video.
was just an opportunity.
He wants to be a philanthropist and then come
See, just fight with one person. That your story we don't take. When you said don't forget about.
He's already on the other part of bringing the big mama of the store from Kenya down to Nigeria and all that. Like, this is not the thing we need
But
right
honestly, I
now.
never expected Burna Boy to be the first to drag. To be the
The
first
first
to give
year
us
in
the first
2025.
never
But,
expected Burna Boy.
I better go. If he eat you, you get him.
but he's ready to be dragged now.
Abeg give am o, if you eat you reject am me too.
But Burna Boy no try. $30,000. That's a very huge sum for you to use to just want to kill matters of
because you wanted to
ah.
Shit
oppress or to
things.
just
There are so
make
many people
someone.
suffering. You went to a club, you spent 40 million. We will not talk about that one. No. We talk about so many things you have done. You kick person for stage. We will not talk about that one. Na 30 million you wan use settle. Burna Boy e be like say you go rest o.
Oh, okay. Thank you for joining us on your opinion. I've been your host, Bella. Be sure to join us again tomorrow. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a blessed day. Bye.